Good afternoon, everybody. You can see the turkeys have come out to help me, so I'm going to be careful about how loud and boisterous I get because they will talk back every time. So, we're talking about frankincense today, and comes in a 15 milliliter size bottle. Unless you have the Family Essentials kit, then yours will be a 5 milliliter bottle, but when you reorder it will be 15 milliliter. I love it. It smells wonderful. So, price of this is $93 retail, $69.75 wholesale. So, it almost pays for your membership when you have to buy the frankincense. For the past couple of years, doTERRA has had a special for those that are on the Loyalty Rewards program. If your order is 200 PV or more, you get frankincense as your free gift from doTERRA because it's Christmas and the wise men and all that. So it's a pretty awesome deal in December. So, frankincense has a supplement label on it, so it is safe to use the 3 ways: aromatically, internally, and topically. And it's one of those cool oils because depending on how you use it determines what it's going to help you with. You can ingest it to support healthy cellular function on many, many levels. It helps to support the cell when DNA is miswritten. It will either help to correct the DNA, or if the DNA in the cell is too far gone, it will help the cell to die, which is what you want to happen if the DNA is not fixable. If you use it aromatically, it promotes feelings of relaxation. Unlike turkeys gobbling in your video, they do not help promote feelings of relaxation. I have started putting the frankincense in my diffuser in the bedroom with lavender at night because the two work symbiotically to increase the feelings of relaxation, and it's also very good for your brain. Frankincense is one of the oils that passes through the blood-brain barrier, and that makes it very beneficial for anything that is brain-related. And what's not brain-related in our bodies? Because our brain is our control center. And if you apply topically, that's the 3rd way, it can very greatly benefit the skin with imperfections and healing and stuff. So, botanically, it is in the, I can't even say that, Burseraceae family, which is resinous trees and shrubs. And it's actually made from 3 different types of frankincense. It's made from Freriana, Carteri, and Sacra. It can be applied neat with no dilution, but if you are sensitive skinned, you might want to try it first with a carrier oil just to make sure it's not going to burn you. I've never had it burn me. Frankincense has many, many, many uses. It would serve you well to get one of these Modern Essentials books because there's a whole giant paragraph in here that I'm not going to read to you. You don't want to hear me read it to you. But if you have one of those books, then you can look it up. Now, this is called the King of Oils because it can address many, many, many things. And there's a saying in the essential oil world, when in doubt, use frankincense. Can't go wrong with frankincense. Additionally, it pairs well with many, many, many oils when you're layering. So, and it acts like a driver, a pusher. For example, I've been having pain in my elbow, so I have been layering it with marjoram, lemongrass, deep blue, and then I put frankincense on last to push it all in, and it's helping my elbow greatly. So the main properties of frankincense: it's an anti-catarrhal, anti-cancer, antidepressant, anti-infectious, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, anti-tumor, an expectorant, an immune stimulant, and a sedative. And there is a little note for additional research on the page. Extract from frankincense was found to produce apoptosis in human leukemia cells. Apoptosis is when it helps the cell to die, which is what you want to have happen if you have leukemia cells in your system. I'm gonna switch over to my other book. So, top uses for frankincense. By the way, there's a really cool video on how doTERRA sources frankincense on the doTERRA website. You might want to check that out. Top uses for frankincense: cancer and tumors, internally and topically; seizures and trauma, internally and topically; Alzheimer's disease, dementia, and brain injury, internally, topically, and aromatically. Also, I found when I was doing some research, if you're applying it topically for the brain, one of the best places to put it is right across the base of your skull, right where your head joins your neck. That seems to be, according to many sources, the best place to put it if you're addressing head or spine injuries or anything like that. Depression, you can use it aromatically or put it under the tongue. Wound healing and wrinkles. That's why Immortelle is so effective, because it's got frankincense in it. Scars and stretch marks. Combine with myrrh and apply topically to help reduce the appearance of scars and stretch marks. Sciatica and back pain. Use topically over the affected area or internally in a capsule to reduce inflammation. And there are a couple of memes that I'm going to post after I get done with this video of recipes that you can use for frankincense in your home. One being the pain balm, and one of the main ingredients is frankincense, and it really does work. I've used it. You can use it internally for your immune system and for cellular health. Take it internally or apply it to the back of your neck or the bottom of your feet. Apply with oregano, diluted oregano, to combat warts. You can use it for congestion, cough, and allergies, aromatically and topically. And it's very effective when combined with peppermint and rosemary for the chest and the throat. It can be used for prayer. Apply it under your nose or the back of your neck, or use it in a diffuser during your prayer time. And emotionally, it can help you go from feeling separated to feeling unified. And I wanted to talk about the Emotions and Oils book a little bit, because it had some really neat things to say about frankincense. Frankincense is the oil of truth. Frankincense can help with deceptions and falsehoods. This oil helps to create a new perspective based on light and truth. It is a powerful cleanser of spiritual darkness. Frankincense assists in pulling the scales from the eyes, the barriers from the mind, and walls from the heart. This oil reveals truth. Frankincense supports in creating a healthy attachment with one's father. When one has felt abandoned or forgotten, Frankincense reminds them that they are loved and protected. While this oil is incredibly powerful, it is also gentle, like a loving father who nurtures, guides, and protects. Enhancing practices of prayer and meditation, this oil opens spiritual channels that allow an individual to connect with God. Through light and the power of frankincense, the individual can draw closer to divinity, healthy masculinity, and true self. So negative emotions would be abandonment, being spiritually disconnected or spiritually blinded, feeling distant from your father, whether your earthly father or your heavenly father, feeling unprotected or being in spiritual darkness. Positive properties would be feeling enlightened, loved, protected, gaining wisdom, discernment, becoming more spiritually open, and connecting with your Father, whether your earthly Father or your heavenly Father. I pray that if you do not know your heavenly Father, that you will come into a relationship with him very soon. I hope that y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next week with the next oil video. Bye.